Hi, in this video I'm going to be outlining some different real-life examples that can be used for Title 2, as well as some different themes and arguments that are applicable to them. I have made another video breaking down this question, so check that out if you're interested, and I've also made a more detailed written guide to the title, link also down below. Okay, we'll begin with an example from mathematics, specifically Grigori Perelman's discovery, or solving, I should say, of the Poincare conjuncture in 2003. And his approach combined ingenuity with a deep knowledge of existing mathematical knowledge as well as more novel mathematical techniques. The way this example links to the title is it shows that ingenuity can be considered essential in mathematical breakthroughs, but that ultimately they do rely on existing mathematical knowledge as well as other factors such as community verification. So some points, themes you can touch on here include this balance between ingenuity and foundational knowledge, because whilst Perelman's success was arguably largely the result of his creative foresight, but he did rely heavily on the work of others such as Richard S. Hamilton's Ricci flow theory, as well as I mentioned before, community verification of his proof. Right, moving into an example from the arts now, we can talk about Kendrick Lamar's 2015 album, To Pimp a Butterfly. And this is a hip-hop album which also blended other genres such as jazz, funk, and soul. And it addresses a range of complex issues such as racial injustice, self-reflection, and empowerment. And it also received widespread critical acclaim for both its musicality and also the depth of its social commentary. So linking this to the title, this album could be seen as an example of ingenuity in music and social critique. However, its impact and recognition also perhaps depend on the context of a range of factors such as the music industry, audience reception, cultural relevance. So some different ideas you could touch on here include the importance of audience engagement in the production of artistic knowledge, because of course, this album's success did require it to appeal to listener tastes. And you can also think about artistic collaboration, because whilst this album was, of course, spearheaded by Lamar, he did work with a range of other musicians, such as Thundercat and producers, which demonstrates that ingenuity in the arts often requires collaborative efforts. And finally, an example from the natural sciences, we can talk about the development of CRISPR-Cas9 technology. And this is basically a revolutionary gene editing technology that allows precise changes to DNA and is applicable to a range of fields such as agriculture, biology, and medicine. And the way that this links to the title is the development of this technology did require ingenuity in understanding bacterial immune systems, but there are also other elements which were essential to its development, such as ethical considerations, as well as the development of regulatory frameworks. So some themes or points you can touch on here include the necessity for experimental validation in the development of CRISPR-Cas9, as well as I mentioned before, the importance of ethical and regulatory considerations. Okay, so those are just some examples you could use with this title. For a range of other examples and more detailed analysis of the title prompt, you can check out the full written guide, link in the description, as well as the other video I've done on it. Okay, thank you very much for watching.